We were asked to create a web series centered around caregivers. So we thought we'd do something special to give back to those who give so much.
After a search across Western Canada for caregivers, we found Mandie. This is her story.
My name's Mandie. I've been married to my husband, Paul, for almost 12 years now. Life is different than most people, I think. Our middle child, Moses, something always seemed a little bit different about him, that he wasn't developing the way other children were developing, and it started to become more and more obvious. And he didn't sleep at all, and I began to realize that life was going to look a little bit different than I had previously thought. He has autism spectrum disorder as well as epilepsy. Right now we're working pretty hard on potty training, which we've been working on for 5 years. It's not the most pleasant of things. There's lots of crying and screaming, probably from both of us. And then there's our lovely little daughter, Rose, who is 4, and she has cerebral palsy. Like, I look at my oldest son, who's 10, and he's very mature and very responsible. But I know that he wants way more from me, and I don't have the time to give it to him. Like, you can only offer your most, and you can't offer more than your most. And when you have a child with a disability or a severe delay, it shakes everything up. It rocks your world a little bit. You lose a little bit of who you think you are and who you think you'll become. And I haven't had really time off at all since having Moses. So, I mean, maybe what I do for myself is I wake up and I make sure I throw on some makeup. To me, it makes me feel like I'm presenting a more in control person, which maybe makes me a more in control person. I don't know. So I found this year to be a more difficult year. This is the first year where he's been too big for the stroller. So without the stroller, it's very focused time on Moses. He would run, or he would try and climb out of a window, or try and dart across a highway. He had no concept of danger. And before having that stroller was kind of like my break, my mental breather. He would just be. There wasn't a worry about him running away or getting into something. Like, I could just run. I feel like without the stroller, I really lost a big sense of my independence. It means I've been really stuck in the house, and I'm such an outside person. Looking at my door and seeing it as an obstacle instead of a door is a strange thing.
After hearing her story, we knew that we wanted to do something.
Something for her and something for her family.
Hello! You like animals? Guess what? Memberships for the whole family to go to the Calgary Zoo. Right? Check it out, open it up.
And look, you can go on every ride that you want for a whole year at Callaway Park.
Put it together.
So this is amazing. There's no gift that could have been greater than a stroller, which sounds really silly, but it just means kind of independence, like to just get out and be normal. I have my choice to either look at life and think like, wow, because this is very difficult. But ultimately, like, I'm at peace and grateful, and obviously that's like a mental decision, and I'm not always there, but I've kind of chosen to make that a purpose.
Mandie's story is unique, but one that's all too common.
According to Stats Canada, 28% of Canadians aged 15 and older provide care to family members or friends with long-term health conditions, disability, or aging needs.
Spending so much time caring for others, caregivers often forget to take care of themselves. So we want to challenge you to think of someone in your life who spends time caring for others and consider what you can do for them. Nothing grand, nothing crazy, just something to bring a smile to their face and let them know that you appreciate them.
You can make a difference to those around you. Even just by sharing information on the resources that exist to aid caregivers can make a big impact. Everyone deserves to be cared for, and sometimes it's the smallest gestures that matter most.